you're anything like me, you love finding a great deal. And if you're watching this video, you're probably looking to buy a new home. That's probably why you clicked on it. I'm here to show you what Belleview, Florida has to offer. We're not too far from Ocala, we're not too far from the villages. The property taxes here are amazing. This community itself is amazing. They're gonna have over 300 homes, and at the time of this video, they're pretty much finished with 65 of them. So it's your perfect opportunity to get in here for under $300,000, payments floating around the low 2000s. Let's check it out. If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Joe Denny Ogando. I'm a Central Florida realtor. On this channel, we explore everything real estate throughout Florida. So we're in Orlando sometimes, in Ocala. Today we're in Bellevue. We're sometimes in Winter Garden, Kissimmee, St. Cloud. We're all over the place. So if finding a new property, in a great area interests you, then consider subscribing to this channel. Drop a like on this video so it could help reach more people, and drop a comment on where you're watching from. Sorry about the darkness. This house is almost moving ready, but the lights aren't on yet. This property, when you're facing outside, you're gonna be facing north. And I know that some clients, it's very important to them, the direction of where the house faces. So this will be facing north. Towards the end of the video, we'll talk about the numbers and what it costs to get into a property like this. But let's first check out the actual home. So when you walk inside of the property, you have this nice long hallway. Right to my left, we're gonna have 2 of the bedrooms, and there's 4 bedrooms total. And then we're gonna have a bathroom right over here. This property is 1,800 square feet, so 1,828. So you're just under 1,900. Right over here, you're gonna have a small little closet. And then right over here, you're gonna have access to your 2-car garage, as well as another bedroom down here and a laundry room right there. Now, as you walk further down the hallway, you have access to your amazing kitchen with this awesome island with the upgrade countertop as well. Where else are you gonna find something under $300,000 with upgrades like this? You're gonna have your stainless steel appliances as well. Now, myself, I would probably add some backsplash as well, give it a little character. Maybe I would add some handles to these cabinets here. Just go to Home Depot and then just check out a YouTube video on how to DIY some of your home improvements. Right off the kitchen, right over here, you're gonna have your dining area right here with access to your outside lanai right over here to the left. Now, while you're in the kitchen cooking something up, making some breakfast or washing some dishes, you could be watching TV from over there. If you were to like mount your TV like right over here, maybe this is too small, I'm not sure. Or maybe, you know, put the couch here, TV there. But this is your living room area. It fits a very nice size couch, maybe a nice size coffee table. This is gonna be your living room area right next to your dining room area. One of the best features of this floor plan is that the primary is tucked away at the back of the house. So while all the other rooms are over there, you basically have your privacy with the primary being behind me. It's a little close to the living room, but you can't win them all, right? So the HOA in this community is gonna be $44 a month. You're gonna have a playground and a dog park. Taxes are gonna be under $3,000 a year. And this property, if you guessed 292, then you would be correct. We are at 292, basically 293. So the pricing of this property is gonna be $293,000. It's an amazing deal because this same floor plan, if you were just to move it an hour away to Orlando, $400,000, $425,000. So you can get a great floor plan for a great price. Now let's talk about the actual numbers. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I like to break down what the typical numbers could be when buying a property. So when you think about a home purchase, it's gonna be down payment and there's gonna be closing costs. So depending on what type of loan you qualify for, there's VA, conventional, FHA, there's down payment assistance programs, there's also USDA. So let's talk about like a VA or an FHA or a conventional. So with VA, the military, basically 100% is gonna be financed. So you'd be responsible for your closing costs and any prepaids, as well as putting a deposit up front that will get refunded at closing if the credits exceed, you know, the debits. So on a typical FHA loan, it's about 3.5% down. So if you took 3.5% down, and let's say closing costs range from 3 to 5%, let's just say 4%, that's about 7.5%. So if we took the price point of 293, and we said what's 7.5% of that, we'd be around $22,000. Now what happens is most builders offer incentives. So with their preferred lender, you're gonna get a bulk of those closing costs covered, which is amazing because out of that $22,000, $23,000, you're probably gonna only have to bring in like $10,000, $11,000 or $12,000 out of pocket, which beats renting because when you're renting, you gotta put first, last, and security. And sometimes, depending on, you know what the rent is, that could get close to like, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 right there. So why would you put that money there when you could just put it into your own property? Now, the difference that a realtor makes when buying a property is sometimes we're not satisfied with what the first offer is as far as like promotions go. An example is I just recently got a contract and the first thing I told the rep was, okay, give me your rundown of what the incentives are. And I wrote them all down. And then what I did was I told her, okay, perfect, because now we're gonna go to this community, that community, that community. And I know the communities because I visit all of the communities. And she already knew I wasn't lying because she knows those communities as competition. And I actually wasn't gonna go to those communities because we already researched those communities and my client didn't like any of them. So having a realtor on your side will make a difference in getting you a better deal because we were able to actually get more money in incentives because of that. So when a buyer walks in on their own, they think they're gonna get the best deal by themselves. But if they have a realtor with experience representing them, we're gonna push for a better deal. So call me up. So if you got this far into the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Please drop a like on this video, drop a comment where you're watching from, and on the screen somewhere, you're gonna see a next video, maybe a subscribe button somewhere here, and maybe a playlist for other videos in this area as well. I'll see you on the next one.